Ciao, hi, hey guys. This is MKS here, back in another video. I'm just checking out live on Facebook as well. Just waiting for Facebook. Ciao on Facebook. Come on. I think I'm going to have to go back on Facebook and redo it. I can't believe this. Ciao, hi, hey guys. Sorry, sorry for anyone who might be watching on YouTube. I was having some technical issues with Facebook. I haven't got any viewers at the moment, but anyhow, it's your boy MKS here, back with another video, and welcome to the fourth and final part of my mad dreams for attracting investment into Italian football. I hope you like my nice Italian scarf and flag, and I'll work in my last video as well. But anyway, it's a late upload. It's already 1:30 here in the morning in the UK, but as it's a Friday night technically / Saturday morning, and I was at the games group and that kind of thing. I started uploading about half an hour ago, but it's even an hour ago I think, and was having something to drink and eat, and then I started watching YouTube. So I'm behind schedule, but as per usual, because I already put the title in and was ready to do it rather than discard it and start again tomorrow or whatever, or technically today when I wake up all being well. I thought I'd get this out of the way. So yeah, as per usual, I thought I'd talk about what I hope to achieve in the future. I'm not going to talk too much about the games group or what I did in the games group or what happened, because basically, to cut a long story short, I won some football games, but I lost Monopoly. So anyway, I might talk about that another time. But anywho, I was thinking whether to cover it. I might cover it at the end of the video, see how it goes. But I thought maybe I'll leave it towards the end of the video to say what I did in the games group and that kind of thing a little bit. But or maybe I'll cover it next week, what I did in the games group. But if I remember, because I'm a bit tired now. But I was thinking maybe I should cover it whilst I remember. But anyway, here goes. So these are pointers number 31 to 40 as per usual. So and also as per usual, I thought I'd talk about what I hope to achieve in the future with regards to attracting investment and sponsorship and that kind of thing, basically money into Italian football. So here goes. So number 31, I dream, I suppose, as I talked about in parts 1, 2 and 3, to attract all possible investment into Italian football and sponsorship and that kind of thing. Basically any sort of legal sources of funding money basically into Italian football. So my stomach's rumbling there. I don't know if you heard that one. For some reason my stomach's rumbling. But just to clarify what that weird noise was. But it's like a football in my stomach at the moment. But anyway, sorry. So yeah, attracting all possible forms of funding. Number 32, I guess talking about what I achieved, what I hopefully put into practice, what I talked about in parts 1, 2 and 3. So like about learning all the possible ways to attract investment and sponsorship money into Italian football. Number 33, I'd love for Serie A, the Italian League, and the Coppa Italia and the Super Cup to have as many sponsors as possible, and maybe even be able to give like $1 billion or more in prize money, so to compete and even overtake like the EPL, the English Premier League. To get into the EPL, you get like 100 something million. So I thought it'd be interesting if Serie A could offer like maybe even up to £1 billion sterling, perhaps, or at least $1 billion, perhaps, for winning it. I think that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, I'd love for all possible legal sources of investment and funding. Although I would love for Italian football as well as Celtic to give away any money we get in prize money, as I talked about before, and for sponsors to match that funding. So the more they give away to charity, the more they will get back, I guess. So I was thinking it'd be interesting if businesses and companies and investors generally, if they felt they had enough money to take that risk to as part of their like PR, so they could say, we're gonna whatever Italian football and or Celtic give away to charity, we're gonna match it, and Italian football managed to give $1 billion or more, or even certain Italian teams themselves, just as individual teams, managed to give $1 billion or more away to charity and to good causes and whatnot, then investors with the pockets to do so, like maybe the PIF of Saudi Arabia, Brunei, and others, would be able to match that funding. They'd be able to take that risk. Ideally, but maybe I'm being naive as per usual. But yeah, I think that covers everything for point 33. I know I said before, like I hope to achieve what I talked about. I hope to find ways to provide free footballs, and again, sponsors could provide academies and opportunities for young people to play football as well in Italy, and like provide footballs in parks and schools and that kind of thing. Number 34, I also talked about like how I'd love to discourage investment into war, and instead of investors investing in war, weapons trade, and things like that, they can invest in football. And as a fan of Italian football and Celtic, I prefer to see money going into that. And things like places and spaces for playing and practicing football and that kind of thing. Again, I know I talked about that before, but hopefully finding ways to put my mad ideas into action as best as possible. And again, maybe I'm being naive in some ways, but I'd love to achieve those sorts of things. Ideally, I suppose I'm a dreamer after all. Number 35. So as I say, I'd love for Italian football to have possibly even billions, or if I'm really dreaming, maybe even trillions in investment and funding and sponsorship in the future altogether. Number 36, I hope that will benefit club and country as much as possible. So I hope that any investment and sponsorship money and that kind of thing will be put to good use in terms of building academies. And for the club teams, I hope it will help to buy better players, but I hope it will benefit youth development in Italian football for club and country as well. So producing good young Italian players, and hopefully playing at least 3 under-21 players in all senior games, which I think would be good for the future, although I'm mainly focusing on like investment and sponsorship money and that kind of thing. Number 37, I also talked about like a partnership with Celtic, a potential partnership with Celtic. And number 38, I also talked about bringing back the passion into Italian football. Number 39, and as I say, I dream that I thought, for as usual for part 4, I hope to talk about like what I hope to achieve in the future. And I'd love for neurodivergent people to invest into and even donate to and sponsor Italian football teams. If I could convince my fellow neurodivergent people, I have to think of like what neurodivergent people can contribute to Italian football, in this case like Italian football and Celtic, and also what mentally ill people can contribute to Italian football and Celtic. I also talked about before about how I'd love to create like networks like a neurodivergent millionaires network, and even a neurodivergent billionaires, or even a trillionaires network in the future, and similar ones for dyslexics specifically, people ADHDers specifically, autistics specifically, and people with different neurodivergent conditions, and maybe even people, as I say, with mental health issues, having a purpose, as in like showing what we could do with our creativity to benefit Italian football and Celtic. So hopefully that will help with anxiety, depression, and things like that. And number 40, I think it would be interesting if I could put those ideas into action, most importantly. And I'm out.